Hello, knockouts. TonyaTko here, and I'm making this video real quick. Like real quick. Not like when I typically say I'm gonna make a real quick video. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, me talking about how quick the video is gonna be is making the video longer. So let's rewind. Hello, knockouts. TonyaTko here, and I'm making this video real quick because I'm sure that some of you will notice that I begun opening up my videos that I had published, or rather that I had unpublished last year. And over the years, it was, oh God, I wanted to talk about my original intention for privatizing the videos, because right before I went to go make this video, I saw a comment that, you know what, I didn't catch the person's name because I was like just coming to make the video, and I saw it on my phone, and the person was like, why you open up these videos? Get your Skrilla. I know that's right, boo. But I recorded a video yesterday, which I was supposed to put up yesterday, which I didn't put up yesterday. And then today I was talking to a friend, and my friend was like, telling me how much my videos had meant to him. And this is we all have different types of friends. So this is basically a friend who's not very vocative, not very vocal. And so I didn't even know that my videos had meant a tremendous deal to him. And so that was the deciding factor for me to republish or undepublish. Child, listen. That was my reason for unpublishing the videos and making them public again. Because, I had gotten comments from people since I had privatized the videos. I don't think privatized is the right word, but made private the videos, that, that they had wanted to come back to the videos to view them and to look at them, to re-up. I can't think of the right word because I'm trying to make the video quick. Oh goodness, this is not going to be a quick video. Oh goodness. To just kind of re-cement the idea of the video or whatnot. And so, I had heard that over the past year. But it wasn't until my friend actually told me how much the videos had meant to him, my friend, associate. I think we're friends by now, but you know what? Listen, there's so many different degrees of friendship. But yeah, it wasn't until he told me how much the video had meant to him that I decided to go ahead and make the videos public again, so that other people can be able to watch them. I don't know how long I'll leave them public. Maybe I'll leave them. I don't know. Because my intention for putting them down was to make new videos. Because, my videos over the years have been mainly just vlogs. Me holding the camera like I'm holding now, walking around. Sometimes my hair was looking crazy. A lot of the times, the message was not succinct. There was a lot of just rambling and all over the place, and my videos weren't edited, and it was just, I figured since I'm out here in Hollywood that I would redo my videos or go forward making them glossy and shiny with good lighting and a set and all this other stuff. And I'm working on some things behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, remember I told you guys about the video that I recorded yesterday, right? Well, in that video, I'm going to be asking you guys for your opinions on what types of videos you would like to see. You don't have to answer in this area, because when I upload that video, there's going to be 3 different things that I'm asking you. So while you're watching this video, begin to think about what type of videos you would like to see from me. What do you feel are some of the stronger points that I have, etc. So just start thinking about that now, and then when I publish the video I recorded yesterday, and I look so cute in the video because I have on like this striped shirt, and my makeup is done. Oh, it's done not to perfection. I did it a little slower than I did my makeup today. But you see, this is how my videos become long. What am I talking about? What am I talking about right now? I did my makeup a little bit slower. Oh yes, and then when I did my no, that's not what we're talking about. So that's why I just wanted to make this video real quick. So I'm gonna cut the video in a moment But I wanted to talk a little bit first about just the year that we've had. Hasn't this been an amazing, amazing journey? I realized, because there's some things that you guys don't know behind the scenes that are going on. You guys had always known that I wanted to go to grad school. And so you know that I've always, listen, by the time it's all said and done, the Tonya of the future is going to have her doctorate in psychology. And there are a few other modalities that I am working on along the way. And in one of my classes, we were learning about the five different stages of loss and of grief, right? The five different stages of loss. Well, yeah, loss, because grief is one of the stages. And I realized that last year when I was going through my displacement, it was a really interesting journey in that when I look back, like the displacement diaries is still private. Like the displacement diaries, I will package that. And if you guys want to stream it, you can pay a fee to stream that. The displacement diaries is something that is not going to ever go up on my normal roster. I may, on the day that I put up the videos to be streamed, I may give some snippets of it on my channel. But I didn't want the displacement diaries to become a part of my brand. Like there were people, you guys don't know this, but there were opportunities that came to me because of the displacement diaries and people who wanted to expound upon the displacement diaries. But I didn't like, there was something about my branding turning into that of a person living in her car, and I didn't want to perpetuate it, and I wanted to really get out of it. But like I was saying in my class, we were learning about the stages of loss, and I realized now, looking back on last year, that I was going through a lot of the stages of loss. The very first stage, denial. I had lost one of my closest friends. I had lost a stable place to live. I had lost a lot. And I remember when I was going through that journey, I remember at one point, and I believe that I ended the displacement diaries when I hit into grief, right? Because I was in denial. I was, you know what, listen. Oh, what are the different stages of loss? There's denial, anger, grief, bargaining, and then there's acceptance, right? And I think by the time I got to the stage of grief, I'd ended the displacement diaries, because that's when I started to really realize the situation that I was in. Like, this is not a joke. This is not a game. Like, while I was in denial, I was like, oh, you know what? And the thing about it is that I wouldn't be where it is that I am today and doing what it is that I am doing now if I didn't continue to try to stay connected. Like, one thing that I've really tried to do was I really tried to stay connected to my purpose, to my path. And I wouldn't be where it is that I am right now if I didn't really try to stay. So while I was in denial and I was still trying to produce videos and I was still trying to go out and I wouldn't be doing what it is that I am doing now if I had just stopped everything. I think that one thing that was really important was for me to keep my finger to the pulse, and I went to I went to a networking event. This was supposed to be the quick video, right? I went to this networking event 3 days ago. And when I was at the networking event, it was so different. My energy was different. It was like, there's a vibrancy to TonyaTko. There's just I don't know, there's a vibration to me. And I had been going to these networking events all throughout the year that I was displaced, and I was just continuing to go, trying to, continuing to meet people, and my energy was different. It was like my hair wasn't as tight and coiffed as it could have been. And look, it ain't even tight and coiffed right now. But I'm gonna get on it. But my vibrancy, just as Tonya, had been dampened. It was like the longer I stayed in displacement, And the longer I stayed, because when you're in the stages of loss, you vacillate back and forth between many of the different stages. And like you vacillate between grief and anger, and so I I realized that, how do I put this? Goodness. I realized that the impact that the displacement had on me was tremendous. It was tremendous. I am still now recovering from that. I'm still now, like, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, like actually this morning I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had to like reassure myself that I was okay, that I was safe, that I was stable. Cause I don't know what it was. I heard like a car pass by or a knocking. Cause like when I was sleeping in my car, it was always a concern that, someone would knock on my door, and I mean, and there were times that there were security officers, because I had at one point I felt safest at hospitals. I don't know why, but being at the hospital really felt safe to me. And then like security, like yeah. So there were times that people would be knocking on my door, and I would be told to leave or move or whatever. And it's like, the human body must sleep. And so even though I was in dangerous surroundings and in a precarious situation, I had to sleep, and so it was like, I don't know how many of you feel this or not, but when I sleep, I can feel like my spirit, my energy traveling far outside of my body, like really getting away and going to rest or doing whatever it is that my spirit does when it leaves my body at night. Some people are like, I'm dead tired, I was dead asleep, right? Like that. Like I could, like, sometimes I could feel when my body just goes off and just drifts and just flies away. But when I was in my car, I could feel my spirit hovering close to me, like really staying close to my body in case I needed to jump out of sleep and, defend myself or get out of a place or whatever. But I could feel my spirit hovering or staying real close to my body, so the rest wasn't as restful. So like I so yeah, so even now, just repairing myself from that situation. And so I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for the next step. I think I'm ready to really actualize what it is that I've come out to Los Angeles for. Like, I didn't make all of that sacrifice for nothing. I didn't stay in my car for a whole year trying to make it and trying to stay out here for nothing. There's a reason why I came out here, you know. And so yeah, so I'm going forward, and I'm going to start producing video at this point. And so I am mining you all for ideas, and when you watch the next video, you'll get an idea of what it is that I want you guys to kind of give me your feedback on. But listen, I would love for you all to welcome me back, because I finally am starting to feel like myself again. You know what's so crazy? Oh my goodness. I was looking at I was looking at I was looking at the videos over the years, because I had to, because like making them all unlisted was a lot easier than opening them all back up, because I had to go in individually, page by page, and I have almost 900 videos, right? So it was a lot. I had to go through a lot to just republish the video. So I think they're all coming up, because I'm getting a whole bunch of comments. I thought I could just put them back up quietly, but I think they're like publishing these videos to people's notification area. I don't know, you tell me. But I really got a chance to see how much I've grown up over the years. Like, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. So when I started, I was fresh out of my 20s, and the energy was different. I used to do fitness competitions, standing up there in little stuff, measuring myself. I can't even imagine doing something like that now. Or could I? I wonder, could I weigh and measure myself in public now? Oh my goodness. I saw some of those. I didn't put up like the weigh-in ones where I'm there in my little, this was before anybody really knew what the internet would become. But I got a chance to really see how I had shifted and evolved over the years. And it's like I had like old advice videos that I was like that I see, and there were like some components of how it is that I feel now. However, the ideas have evolved. And one of those ideas is I used to not understand financial issues. Like I used to not understand. I'm like, if you have trouble, just make money, go get money, right? And I realized that last year when I went through my situation, I gained a tremendous amount of empathy for people who are dealing with financial issues, because there becomes a point in your life where you're hypnotized into thinking what you're going through is real. You're hypnotized into thinking that that's the way that it is, or that's the way that it should be, or could be, or is going to be, right? And I realized that for some people it's very difficult. It's difficult to see outside of your current situation. Now, one thing that I will say, that like I have developed a tremendous amount of empathy for people who are hypnotized into feeling that their current financial situation and all of that is reality. One thing that I will say, and I stand by this, when I was going through my situation, I didn't have any play. I was not dating. I was not out there like, accept me as I is, date me. I was not out there like that. My main concern and my main focus was getting myself together. And so I know that a lot of people came down hard on me because I used to talk about broke men before. And I'm sorry, but I still do have an issue. I still do. Oh God, like when I did that video with the person with that styrofoam, you know what? The styrofoam and the chicken and the french fries, it's like there's so many. It's like there are people out there who will try to advise you as a woman to do things that they wouldn't advise their daughters to do. I saw this picture on the internet of this woman sleeping down on the ground. They were like on this on a tarp or something on the sidewalk. They were like, it wasn't even a tarp, it was like a little, not even a blanket, like a throw. It was like a little couch throw on the ground, or and she was laying down there with a man, right? And the caption under this meme was like, that's a real woman right there, sticking by her man when he got nothing, and this, that, and that's real. And I'm like, why is she sleeping out there on the ground with this man? Where's her money? What is she doing? It's not like, how do I put this? It's not like, I don't even know. Listen, baby, I don't even know how to put it. Let me say it, and I want to wrap up this video because this was supposed to be the short video, right? It's not like, I'm like, what is going on in her life? What is it that she has? What is it that she's going for? Does she have a job, and is she sleeping out there on the ground to make him feel good or whatnot? And then on the point that I'm making, what man is going to raise up his daughter, take care of his daughter, provide for his daughter, educate his daughter, and put his daughter, oh, my New York accent is coming out, daughter, put his daughter out there into the world and feel okay with her linking up with a man who would have his baby girl sleeping out on the concrete with the dog urine and the traipsed up feces that people traipse through on their feet? What type of man would feel all right with that? I'm sorry, this just makes me so upset. Because it's like, oh yeah, that should be good enough for you. But if I raised a baby, that wouldn't be good enough for her. You know what? They got this new term coming out they call struggle love. And there's still some people who are supporting and promoting struggle love for certain types of women. Black women. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I have no need to be coy. That they're promoting this idea of struggle love for black women. And I'm just like, oh, we can all do better. We can all do better. And I realized that even I can do better. That situation that happened to me last year, I got into that situation, dollar in a dream, baby. I invested everything into following my dream. I do not regret a moment of it, but I realized that there's safety. I cashed out my safety nets in pursuit of this dream. I cashed them all out, and I realized that that's the purpose of a safety net. Don't cash it out. Do you have a problem where you may not be safe? And so, I realized that I'm going to create a different structure now. There's so many different things that are in play. A different structure for my savings and retirement plan. A different structure for my businesses, not to have everything in one account. You know what? This did not happen in vain. It did not. Listen, on that note, with 20-minute video, Lord, I wanted to make a 2-minute video and just be like, oh, look, my videos are becoming public. Enjoy them. I don't know how long they'll be up, but listen, there's going to be a whole new business structure, because I realized the downfall. I realized how you can be famous and have no money, because there's no money in fame. There has to be some sort of plan, some sort of business in place. Fame just does not bring you money. This whole new YouTube generation is like, YouTube analytics does not pay how you think it pays. It does not. It does not. And it's like we have this whole new generation of people who are famous for being famous. People who are famous on Instagram. Unless you have a brand or a sponsorship deal, and unless these sponsors are giving you enough money to really live on, you don't make money from being famous. And I realized, child, you know what? I could talk forever and ever. So listen, let me get off of this video. Hug me, hug me, hug me. Oh, love, love, love. I love you all so very, very much. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, what? Oh, yes, honey. Oh, love yourself. Take care of yourself. Do not be afraid to put yourself first. Go out there and love yourself. Loving yourself is taking the time to grow. Our opinions change and evolve over the years. Be kind and be gentle with yourself, and realize, oh, honey, trouble don't last always. Loving yourself is allowing yourself to go through the 5 different stages of loss when need be, and understanding and listening and forgiving other people and allowing them to go through those stages as well. Loving yourself is knowing when you are not yourself and being okay with that. I haven't been myself for a long time. I haven't been TonyaTko for quite some time, and I'm happy to be rejoining, just like how my spirit, like when I sleep, when my spirit leaves and soars outside of my body, there was a part of me that I disconnected from, and I'm happy to have that part rejoining me again. Rejoin me, baby. Rejoin me. And on that note, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I don't feel that I would ever, and I'm glad I'm saying this at the end of the video, because a lot of people don't stay around some people don't stay around to the end of the videos. Those that do need to hear this part of the message. You know what? I realized when I was quote unquote down that there are a lot of people out there who relished in trying to kick me when I was down, or quote unquote down, right? And really that says a lot more about them than me. It really does. Because a lot of those people who attempted to quote unquote kick me, some of those people would consider themselves Christians. Oh, honey. And this is part of the reason. I'm going to end on that note. I'm not even going to say anymore. You know what? Yeah, that's it. We'll talk in another video. I love you all very much. Hug, 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 hug. And I'm out. Peace.